Why is it important to have purpose? What's the meaning of life? Is there a meaning of life? I think at this point in my life that I can answer that question to say that yes, there is a point to life, I believe. I think that there's no way that we can, get so down in the dumps and depressed when we don't have that purpose. So there has to be a meaning to it, I believe. There has to be a purpose to living our lives. The reasons why we live our lives. It's got to be something that's worthwhile to us, on an individual basis. Like me personally, like I feel like my purpose is to help other people. I've been through, my own personal problems in my life, and I've gone from questioning, who I am, and what was the reason for me, having thoughts of suicide and not belonging to this world, not knowing where I fit in. And I think that's normal. I think that's that's a part of just growing as a person. And coming from that part, it was hard. I think when you really look on the inside of yourself and see what really means the most to you, what you really care about the most, what do you really love doing, what really gets you out of bed in the morning. That's the thing that you should strive for. That's the thing that you should do everything in your power to make things right for yourself and for your mind. It's difficult when you don't feel like you fit in anywhere. When you try and, talk with your friends and hang out with everyone as a group, but the topics and just the conversation in general that you want to discuss with them are things that a lot of them are not interested in, and it's hard. So you spend a lot of the time alone, and sometimes you spend time talking to a camera instead. I'm making this channel because I need to have that have that productivity in my life to hopefully be able to get a message across to everyone on everyone who's watching that you're beautiful, the way you are, and don't let anyone tell you different. Don't let anyone tell you different. This is your life, and you live it the way you want to, the way, and whoever has a problem with the way you talk or the way you act or the way you behave, then fuck them, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You don't have to be anyone but yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anyone but you. That's the message that I wanted to get across, because personally for me, I was living my life just on someone else's path, making someone else be proud of me, and doing the things that they wanted me to do, and and they were doing it for the right reasons in their own mind, and I can understand that, but it turned out really bad for me. I wasn't being true to who I was. I got to the point where I was pretending, or in that state of mind, I was convinced myself that was what I was gonna do. I was gonna be a welder. I was gonna make my dad happy, and that's not healthy for you. If you're trying to make someone else happy, you have to do it for the right reasons for you. And me personally, that wasn't my path. Money shouldn't be the the deciding factor on what you're gonna do, you know, for the rest of your life. You know, why you're getting into what you're doing, why you're interested in or passionate, especially about what you want to do for the rest of your life. Because I want to make the money. Yeah, no, definitely not. That doesn't help anything. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help the ones in your life. You know, that's greed, basically. And I think that the main reason why someone gets into a job or a career based off of money is because it's the prime reason is because they want to make other people jealous of them, or you know, have some sort of status. You know, like with money comes power and influence and all that stuff. They all go hand in hand. And you know, I don't like using the good and evil and things like that, like the black and white terms, but that is definitely one to use for sure. Money is the root of all evil. It's very true. Monetary value, it just it makes people fight and compete and you know, just cutthroat, just a cutthroat way of living. You know, the human race. There's definitely better ways to handle the way we live our lives. You know, it doesn't have to be monetary value, but that's a video for another time. So don't let anyone dictate how you live your life. Live your life the way you want to live. And I think the way that all of us should live is by taking care of one another and being compassionate for one another, for loving one another, you know, loving strangers, loving anyone, because we're all equal. We're all people. We all have problems. We all have, you know, emotions and stories and memories, and you know, we need to just talk with each other and get those things out, you know, open up to one another. So I think that's the only way that we can come out of this, is if we work together as a team, you know, in unity, instead of division, instead of everyone just working against one another. Like, why is it that all of us, you know, the way we live our lives, it's all about, you know, being better than the other person, like always, you know, having more money than the other person, having a better status, having more friends, having a better you know, body type, fucking, you know, better music tastes. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, everything is subjective. So as always, it's another topic, and you know, I just wanted to start another dialogue. You know, I want to know you guys, like, what's your purpose? Or, you know, are you trying to find a purpose right now? And you know, any input at all would be great. You can leave a like, comment down below about anything you want to talk about, and you know, hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification as well. You know, so you can get updated videos as they come. All right, guys. I'm Subjectively Offensive, and peace out.